My name's Douglas, and welcome to Monster Make. Today, I am so excited to tell you we are making a popcorn marshmallow puppet monster, or a monster marshmallow puppet monster. Oh my goodness. What are we doing today? We're making a puppet that you can play with and you can eat, and it's going to be made out of popcorn and marshmallow. So it's going to be a monster puppet with monster popcorn marshmallow skin. I don't know. You have to join us and find out how this very interesting monster craft comes together. Or doesn't. Join us. Okay, we're finally going to do this. Okay, first thing we need for our popcorn marshmallow puppet that you can eat, we have some foam core. So it's about like maybe 1/4 of an inch. There's a big piece. I'm just gonna cut some circles out of that with my knife. This will be the top of the mouth. So I think this is going to be the top of our mouth. So I'm going to make a smaller one for the bottom of the mouth. So I think this is going to be the top of our mouth. So I'm going to make a smaller one for the bottom of the mouth. So this is going to be the bottom of the mouth. So you see, we cut out like the top and the bottom. So now we're going to tape these two together like this, and then we have the top of the mouth, and the mouth is going to open up like that. So the first thing we're going to do is, let's use this. So we're making the puppet base, and then we're going to have puppet form to decorate with marshmallow and mouthpiece that's going to move like that. So let's make that more secure. So this is the inside of the mouth. And then we're going to close that. This nice and secure. Okay, so there's our side of the mouth, and then we're going to close that. Get this nice and secure. Okay, so there's our mouth. So like this, we want the movement of the mouth. We'll see if we can keep that. Okay, now we need something to hold on to my fingers, the thumb and the top fingers. Your fingers to sit for the puppet mouth. I like using this painter's tape because we can rip it easy. I love duct tape, but duct tape you have to usually cut it or rip it. You have to have very good conditions. But this is just easy, you don't have to get involved with the scissors. So there's the top of our mouth. So we're going to take a smaller piece, sticky face up, and then an even smaller piece to put in the middle. So we just need our thumb to fit through here. smaller piece of the mouth. So let's put your tape. Tape on the other side. And we can put as much screen tape as we want, because we're going to be covering it with popcorn and marshmallow. And I think it's going to be cool to have the skin of the monster be green, and then it'll be like a different color and texture with the popcorn and the marshmallow. Okay, here we go. Let's stick these all in here. So there's our mouth that moves. So now we're going to take one of these plastic bags, Ziploc. Again, again, you could be a little bit messy with your tape, because this is going to be covered, hopefully, with a monster skin. So warm, working, but being creative. So we could go like very secure. And again, you could be a little bit messy with your tape, because this is going to be covered, hopefully, with a monster skin. So warm, working, being creative. Go like very, and again, you could be a little bit messy with your tape, because this is going to be covered, hopefully, with a monster skin. Oh my gosh, I'm so warm, working, but being creative. So we could go like very, okay, there's our top of our guy. This is his mouth. Then we're going to build the popcorn on top of his head. So let's do the bottom of the mouth now. Oh my gosh, the foam core, once you cut into it, turns into little pieces. Been in my head, I'm like, well, maybe this will be an issue, maybe this will be a factor, but I don't know. So watch along and see what happens. It is fun though. We're just being creative, doing stuff that we never did before. I'm a little bit worried about the bottom of the mouth. I feel like once we put the popcorn on, we might not have this awesome movement. So I'm liking this. That looks so cool. Okay, that looks really cool. I think I like it. So let's put another. Top. It's starting to take shape. I love these paper cups that I've included. It's really good. try already. We want to be careful with our tape that we don't tape the mouth that moves. The biggest thing for me is I want to try to keep the movement in the mouth. The head and the face is going to be the focal points of this creature. We're creating a new kind of a monster. Now, when you're thinking about monsters, like what kind are we going to choose for this guy? I think we need something interesting. How many eyes is this creature going to have? We know the texture is going to be like a popcorn kind of a skin with marshmallow, which is going to be the adhesive, my favorite. Okay, let's put some on the back here. It could totally work out. It could be so awesome. Or a master disaster maneuver that Okay, so let's add a little body to the neck. This guy's really cool. So what I was thinking for this body is we're going to cut this in half. This body might turn into legs. So we took our cup, we cut it in half. Okay, now's the fun part. Now we get to start working on the popcorn. One more piece up here. I want most of the green. We now have the base of our monster. Now we're going to go start working on the popcorn. Okay, everybody, now we're going to move to the next stage of the process. Now we're going to cook the popcorn. Well, the popcorn's already cooked. We're going to melt down some butter, melt down some marshmallows, and then add the popcorn and stir it up. For my original popcorn ball recipe, I always make fresh popcorn. But again, since I'm doing a project, I'm being a little bit lazy and I'm just using store-bought popcorn from the dollar store. And again, from my last project, this sweet and savory of salted popcorn with sweet marshmallow is ideal. It is so wonderful. So let's get started. We have our butter here. Oh, let's turn on this stove. I'm gonna put the stove on like 7. Maybe that much butter, if you can see. We'll let that melt down. As soon as this butter melts down, we're gonna add the marshmallow and then get that melted down, and then add the popcorn, and then add the marshmallow popcorn to our puppet form. And then we're gonna see what happens next. So we're just melting down this popcorn. I'm doing this in a new pan. Usually I do this in a pot, but now I wanted to try this bigger pan. It's non-stick. I can't believe I'm using the silver in here. As soon as this butter melts down, we're gonna add some popcorn. So you don't want the heat too high because you don't want your marshmallows to burn, and you don't want your butter to burn. You want everything to be nice and subtle. Right now I have it on like a 7. I'll leave it on 7 until it gets nice and warm. So from the dollar store, one of my favorite places. When you're doing crafts on a budget, this is the best. So I'm going to turn that down to 6. The heat I turned down to 6. I think slowly melt down. I love marshmallows. I've always loved marshmallows. And just as an adult, I just found a way to get my marshmallows into my crafts. Okay, we're starting to melt down this. So I'm going to start putting some some popcorn in. This popcorn is yellow. Okay, let's see if we can get these two items to come together. Again, marshmallow. I think I might have to add some more popcorn. You gotta be careful, some of the kernels are getting a little bit crisp. I've done this in a non-stick pan before. It's not the worst. I love non-stick because it cleans up nice. Let's add some more popcorn, usually. Get back in my pan. Oh no, I'm getting sticky now. Marshmallow. I think I might have to add some more popcorn. Oh, we gotta be careful. Some of the kernels are getting a little bit crisp. Oh shoot. Whoa, I wrote this up with the salt. I've done this in a non-stick pan before. It's not the worst. I love non-stick because it cleans up nice. Let's add some more popcorn. Oh no, I'm getting sticky now. Okay, we have our marshmallow popcorn skin with purple food coloring, and we are about to decorate our puppet form. We have a seat. We grab some gloves. Look at this. Doesn't that look so awesome? I can't believe this. This looks so beautiful. And goopy. Look at that. Look at that monster skin. Okay, let's hurry up before our monster skin completely melts. Oh my gosh, I want some gloves. Okay. I got these gloves because I didn't want to put my hands in all the marshmallow. This is medium. I'm a large. Oh well, let's see what happens. Oh no, these are not. These gloves are not going to work. Okay. I have this pan here. The gloves are not going to work. I'm going to have to use my hands. So let me pull up the sleeves. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm feeling a little warm. Okay. This is the guy. We're going to decorate this guy in purple skin. So let's start with the head and the back. Move that in here. The gloves are not going to work. I'm going to have to use my hands. So let me pull up the sleeves. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm feeling a little warm. Okay, this is the guy. We're going to decorate this guy in purple skin. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm feeling a little warm. Okay, this is the guy. We're going to decorate this guy in purple skin. So let's start with the head and the back. Move that without actually touching the popcorn. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find gloves. I might have to use my hands. I don't want to use my hands. Hands in here. This is so sticky. Like this is gonna work out, everybody. It looks so interesting, though. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's come a little closer. Let's see what is happening with this guy. So we put purple food coloring in with the popcorn. Look at that close-up. Now that the popcorn's been refrigerated and it's sticking to the form very nicely. Marshmallow might be my new favorite adhesive. Here's this guy. So let's see if the mobile mouth works. I was hoping the mouth would work. Ooh, it works. This monster talks. I love it. Oh my gosh. Look at his head. You know I love icing. So I'm going to take some of this icing because I want to decorate the mouth a little bit. If you notice the mouth, you just can see tape and a little bit on the legs. Oh, I always have to give you a smell of this icing. I love it. Yum. This time I decided to do something different. Since our monster's purple, so I'm putting this right into the jug. And then I'm gonna stir that up with my knife. Oh my gosh. And again, this whipped icing is room temperature, so it's a good texture. Let me stir it for you guys. It's purple and cover up some of the green. Oh my gosh, I love that purple icing, and I just whipped it out. Just want to cover up a little bit of the green parts, but I'm very happy with this creation. Icing over here. Okay, almost done. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited with this popcorn marshmallow puppet that we could eat. Okay, so sweating and so excited. Sweating and so excited. Okay. Oh no, we have to add an eye. I think I'm gonna add 2 eyes. Here's eyes from the dollar store. So, where should we put these eyes? Put this nice and close for you. So I think I'm gonna put the eye over the mouth. Let's put an eye here. That looks so cool. And then let's put another eye over here. Oh, I think we should have 3 eyes. This guy might need 3 eyes. Put 1 green eye. Yeah, let me put it here. Now let's test this guy out and see if it works. Oh my gosh, feels like a statue. So I'm just trying to get a grip on this guy. Okay, we're already losing one of the eyes. Okay, everybody. Oh no, my camera. Oh, one of the eyes fell out. Okay, it's time for the taste test of this delicious popcorn marshmallow puppet monster. Let's eat him in the head. Tastes good. It's really good. I just want to eat them now. Yum. Thank you for joining us on Monster Make for this episode where we made a monster puppet that you could play with and eat, made out of marshmallow and popcorn, my favorite. Did you think this project was a hit or a miss? What did you think of this share, and maybe comment. Let us know what you thought of this very interesting hit and miss project. We'll see you again.